put some dirt in your eye.
Hey, what's up guys, welcome to a brand spanking new video, and today we will be taking a look at the long-awaited, most anticipated figure that I've been really hyped for, the SH Figuarts Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man for Spider-Man No Way Home, or as we're all referring to as the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Now, in case you don't know, Tobey is a big part of my childhood for Spider-Man, and I absolutely love him. I mean, of all the merch that I got, that was just, either from the 2002 film, the 2004 film, No Way Home. I did have Spider-Man 3 merchandise growing up, I just don't have it anymore. I mean, I gotta thank No Way Home, because without it, I would not have this Spider-Man Tobey Maguire keychain, nor would I have this Willem Dafoe Green Goblin, which I know Figuarts announced they're making the No Way Home version of him, but I feel like, I'm hoping it's interchangeable parts, and if not, I feel like we might see some sort of, 3D customizers just make their own parts for him and, all that, but we'll worry about that another time. Let's instead just look at this guy right now. So here's the packaging. If you're wondering, it is a P Bandai webshop exclusive, so he will come in this kind of box, and that, which I have no issues with. As you can see, it says Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man in that. But looking at the actual box the figure would come in, as you can see, we got Tobey, his logo, the the seal of approval code. On the side, you got Tobey and all that, and I dropped the box. And then you got the figure and all that. I don't know what that is. Tobey on the side. And then over here, you got SH Figuarts from the Neighborhood Spider-Man. And you got these and your lucky lotto numbers. So, let's not waste any time and review the figure. So here's Tobey, out of the box after a few days. They did have an unboxing video posted or made. I never uploaded it. I just thought it was unusable, so, yeah. But let's just talk about Tobey. This is a really damn good figure. Like, without a doubt, I love it. I love it so much. I think, like, if you still want to get the Hasbro 3-pack one or the rumored, No Way Home Wave, you still can. But if you just want one Tobey, go with this one. And I'll tell you why. Because we're going to look at detailing right now. So let's get into it. So the detailing on Tobey is really nice. Like, this feels like it just came straight out of the movie. And that, it's just a really, really good figure. Like, getting closer up, the texturing is super nice. Like, you can tell they're texturing. Now, mine is missing some paint, like right here. There's supposed to be some gray, but it's missing, so what are you gonna do? And that, but besides a few missing paint abs and that, I think that might have wiped off in that, but I'll get into that later. But it is really nice. They painted the spider logo really damn well, like, I'd say. Like, this figure goes hard, man. Like, it didn't have to go this hard, but Figuarts just said, nah, man, we're gonna make it go this hard. And it really shows that they took their time with this figure. And that's what I like. I like that the companies are taking their time with Tobey Maguire merchandise, since we haven't gotten that in so long. Like, we haven't gotten him in a very long time. So it only makes sense to take your time with Tobey. So, yeah. So looking at articulation on Tobey, the head will move like this, and that, the neck moves too, torso moves here, the arms, have a butterfly joint, and, the arm can turn 360, this can turn 360, arm goes out like that, you got the old, ball jointed hand, I don't know what the term is, and of course you could do some hula hoop action if I already didn't add that in. Tobey does have a crunch here. If you're wondering, I do not advise, this is going to be your first Figuarts, do not move this, you move this part. This is more just like a, like a joint, like a stand system, you know, where, you know, you got the whole thing, you know, like where one part doesn't articulate. Yeah, don't do that. You're gonna break it. Leg goes out like that much. Both of them do. And you can also kick like that, which is really good. So yeah, and then the legs move here, and then this goes this far. And something I really like about this figure is when you move this, there's like this little part here that blocks off like the joint, so it still blends in, and I really like that. Would have gray been nice to add in? Yes, but what are you gonna do? And then the toe goes out like that, and then you can move that. So yeah, toe hinge. So yeah, but this figure isn't perfect, because this head here was like really, really squeaky, and this was my most anticipated figure. There's a lot of figures that have been heavily anticipated, like I've waited for so long. Like there was Mechagodzilla, Monster X, and all of that. Issues happened there if you've seen the reviews. This guy had so many issues I was worrying. Like for starters, this here was like so like squeaky and crackety that I was just scared. But you know, I put some hot water, dish soap, and now it works. And then the arms were also really squeakity and crackety, so it was not good. But I fixed them. This one turned out great. Well, this one, yeah, the arm pops out. I have been trying to fix it by doing the what I like to call the Gorilla Glue ring trick and that. And then this leg, it got loose. Like whenever you did like that, it would just flop around. But now I had to pop out the leg by putting hot water and slowly taking this off. And now, like, the leg is not that loose. So do be wary of that when getting this figure. So yeah, but let's get on to accessories. So moving on to accessories, Toby is going to come with 2 small whipping web hands or web shots, 2 medium-sized one, and one very long web one. He will also come with a bunch of alternate hands. Like he will come with the web holding hand, open hands, the pointing hand, so you can remake that photo ish. He will also come with of course, fisted hands and hands to hold the mask, and he'd also come with his mask. And Toby also comes with 2 alternate heads, you know, one where he's just blankly staring at you, and the other one where it's just that smile. I know a lot of people wondering where that smile came from. I think it actually came from the ending, you know, when Toby and Tom are, you know, standing on the shield, the Statue of Liberty, and that's where I think it came from. You know, Toby got stabbed in that. So that's where it came from, in case you're wondering. That's where I think it came from. And that's, so yeah. Good accessories, I'd say. So scaling Toby next to a pencil, you can see Toby stands at many inches tall. Yeah. Here's Toby next to the first release of the integration suit Spider-Man from No Way Home with no gauntlets, and also the SH Figuarts Venom. I cannot wait for Carnage, and I just realized that now, since, you know, they're making the villains and they make Carnage from his film, we're most likely gonna get Morbius. Yippee! Here he is next to the Mafex Far From Home Tom, and also the Mafex Iron Man Mark 85, which is a really good figure. You should really pick it up. But since this was a multiversal movie, you gotta pose him up with some Spider-Verse characters. So here he is next to the Sentinel Miles Morales and the Sentinel Peter B. Parker, which this is also a really good Spider-Man figure, and I highly recommend you pick it up. How does he scale with some Marvel Legends? Well, we'll scale him up next to some recent pickups with the Marvel Legends Iron Man Extremis suit, and also the Marvel Legends Blob. There you go. But scaling him next to some Black Series, here he is with the Black Series Mandalorian Luke Skywalker and the Black Series Cad Bane from Bad Batch. But what about with some other, you know, characters from other movie franchises? Well, here we go. Here we have him next to the Mafex Henry Cavill Spider-Man, and also the non-movie franchise, but instead show of G.I. Joe, which this is Outback. I bought him because he looked cool. And here he is scaled up with the Black Series Captain Rex and the SH Monsters Godzilla 2004. And here he is scaled up to an old Toy Biz figure with the Toy Biz, I think, Spider-Man 1 Spider-Man. This isn't actually mine. This was my friend Tom's Spider-Man growing up. He just sold it to me in a trade. And, man, It is just so real. We had this guy back in 2002, and now here in the year of 2023, we have a brand new Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. It's just so surreal. It is really great to get some new Tobey merch on the market. It is really awesome. I don't know how else I could say that. It's just really awesome to have more Tobey merch on the market. So, get him, don't get him, or wait for a deal. Just get him. I know a lot of people are going to say, like, oh, the Marvel Legends one is going to be great. It's going to be better. It's going to be so much better than this guy. No. It could be good. Could be. I'm getting it. I'm getting that pack and that. So, it could be. But, like, I don't know how you top it. Unless Mafex makes it. I know Mafex is going to make them, and I'm really excited for Mafex's attempt, and I know Mafex is going to do good, but, like, if you just want to, you know, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, just get this guy now, okay? Now, granted, you can't really get him on Japanese websites. He is sold out. You can't really even get him on the secondhand website, so, yeah. Good luck. But you can pre-order him at Big Bad Toy Store, I think, still. So, if you want him, get him there, but honestly, if you just, you know, want Tobey Maguire Spider-Man right now, which I don't know why you would. You want multiple, because, you know, who doesn't want to get a second one and make a black suit Spider-Man? But in all seriousness, just get this guy. He's really good. He's really awesome. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. 10 out of 10 figure. Despite the QC issues, he is a really good figure, and I highly recommend him in that. So yeah, 10 out of 10. Nice job, bud. Alright, see y'all in the next video. Bye. They are, oh, that was loud. The head, and I'm afraid I just bumped that, but anyways. But what about some scaling with some Marvel Legends? Well, we're going to scale them up with some Marvel Legends I recently did pick up. Here we have, so how does he scale next to some Marvel Legends? Well, here we have him next to scale, yeah. But what about some, how was that?